Most akkor kezdünk egy új játékot, egyelőre csak az alapfokozat elérhető, és hogyha ebben a módban végigjátszottuk, utána lehet durvolni. Hát nekem ez nem szívfájdalom, mert jó lesz ezen a szinten.
Stand by, 1010, investigated reported disturbance at Acer Plaza.
10-4 dispatcher, verify address.
Én nem tudom, hogy ezen múlik most itt van.
It's Acer Plaza, repeat, Acer Plaza.
Lájog le.
Shots fired on the rooftop. An assault in progress at Acer Plaza. Repeat, an assault in progress. It's a war zone down here. 1085 dispatcher, need additional units. Additional units now. Officer in danger. Officer in danger.
10-5, please repeat, 10-5, all units, emergency. Officer in danger, Acer Plaza, repeat, Acer Plaza, all units.
De ezen a szinten is szerintem
They were
képes
all
leszek
dead.
meghalni.
The final gunshot was an exclamation mark to everything that had led to this point. I released my finger from the trigger, and then it was over.
Ezek szerint ennek a csávónak
To
tényleg
make
tud
any
ilyen
kind
mély
of sense
hangja
of it, I
lenni.
need to go back 3 years. Back to the night the pain started.
Amerikai
I was still on
álom.
the force back then. NYPD, Manhattan, Midtown North Precinct, Hell's Kitchen.
So when are you coming to work for me, Detective Payne?
You'd make me work undercover in some hellhole. Sorry, Alex. Michelle and the baby come first.
Ez most nem biztató AJ.
See? My last smoke. It's bad for the baby.
That's you, Max. A regular Boy Scout.
See, Alex?
Still on for poker Thursday night, right?
Like taking candy from a baby. Life was good. The sun setting on a sweet summer's day, the smell of freshly mowed lawns, the sounds of children playing, a house across the river on the Jersey side, beautiful wife and a baby girl. The American dream come true. Honey, I'm home. But dreams have a nasty habit of going bad when you're not looking. The sun went down with practiced bravado.
9-9.
Twilight crawled across the sky, laden with foreboding.
AJ, hoztál már lenni? Csak kérdezem.
Michelle, honey, anybody home? I didn't like the way the show started. They'd give me the best seat in the house, front row center.
Na igen, az egyik problémám
What the
ezzel,
hell?
hogy nem mutatja, hogy mivel lehet interaktálni, csak így random rájöttem, hogy ki lehet nyitni a szekrényt. Meg néha ezeket is ki lehet húzni. Meg se rend, tehát akkor most csak rendelsz és nem mész sehova? Hoppá. Jó, mindjárt nagyon hívnak most minket. Nem. Puska.
Listen, someone's broken into my house. Call 911.
Is this the Payne residence?
Yes, someone's broken into my house. They're still here. You have to...
Good. I'm afraid I cannot help you.
Who is this? Hello?
Rendeled, azt elhozod. Étem. Ennek a képnek valami nagy izéje lesz a... Na jó, megyek már.
Michelle!
lehet, hogy a... Az meg... Anya? Miért nem? Még a Windows gomb se jön elő. Jó, hát akkor... Akkor most nem teszem fent ebbe a kis élőlényem. Pont kitakarja az életemet, de... Talán annyira nem zavar. Mik ezek a képek? Hát, zuhanyozni is lehet. Nagyon jó.
Michelle! Freeze! NYPD, drop it!
Coming! You're gonna die!
No, please, God, no.
Baby. Hogy nincs itt? Jöde.
The flesh of fallen angels.
A lassítások nagyon jók.
God, no, please, Michelle. Oh, baby.
That was 3 years ago. Everything ripped apart in a New York minute. The killer junkies had been high on a previously unknown designer drug, Valkyr, V. After the funeral, I told Alex I'd be transferring to the DEA. It took us 3 long years to get a break in the Valkyr case. Then, finally, 2 months ago, a dime dropper tipped us off that Jack Lupino, a mob boss in the Punchinello crime family, was trafficking. I went undercover, infiltrated the worst mafia family in New York. I came in from the cold and the dark. Outside, the city was a cruel monster. I've been slowly working my way from the small time to the big fish, trying to get to the source of the drug. Alex and BB were my only contacts in the DEA, the only ones in this decrepit city who knew I was down here.
BB here. Something urgent has come up with Jack Lupino. You need to meet with Alex immediately at the Roscoe Street station.
I hadn't had a face-to-face with Alex since I'd gone undercover. Outside, the mercury was falling fast. It was colder than the devil's heart, raining ice pitchforks as if the heavens were ready to fall. Everyone was running for shelter like there was no tomorrow. It didn't get any better when I got to the subway. The feeling hit me like a point-blank shot straight in the face. Something was not right about this. My Beretta stirred nervously under my coat, but the train doors had already shut behind me, and I was in for the ride. Next stop, Roscoe Street Station, and Alex.
Na, ez ám a szerelés.
The station was drenched in gloom. Alex was a ghost, nowhere to be seen. I'd have to look for him.
Ja, Alex-szal akartunk ugye talizni. De sehol nincs.
The gate was locked. Alex wouldn't have set up a meeting in a closed station. Something was off.
Ez, hogy néha ennyire balra-jobbra húz.
Death was in the air at Roscoe Street. I'd have to find Alex fast.
Vannak ilyen anomáliák, Hunter, sajnos.
The pills would ease the pain.
A másik baj, hogy nem mutatja meg a játék, hogy mi van. Tehát így random rájöttem, hogy a... Már nem is tudom, mivel kell healelni. Hogy őszinte legyek. Azt hiszem ezzel a oda-vissza nyilas gombbal.
Wasn't Jake supposed to take care of this? He and Mickey are having too much fun.
Vagy. Sándor.
Yeah, he's dead, all right. Hey, hold it.
Nagyon jól lehet fejest lőni. Angyalok hangja. Kong whisky. Na, ez biztos ütős. Igen, de akkor meg belassít, mint az állat, és ez nem értem mire jó. Meg elvileg ugyanez a... Vagyis ez a jobb gomb, ilyenkor ez lelassít. Ez fogalmam nincs miért jó. Lehet dodge-olgatni, vagy nem tudom. Igen, és akkor a shift-tel megcsinál egy ilyen. De nekem eddig ezt is belassította. Esküszöm. Na jó, majd megnézzünk, ha visszatért ott a... Állj le! Szóval, ha így nyomom, látod, hogy ilyenkor lelassít. És ez engem nagyon idegesít, úgyhogy betődjön az, aki nagyon szeretne, én nem fogok. Majd ha muszáj lesz, akkor. Na, itt legalább tudok fejest lőni.
The security panel let out a mocking cackle. I'd need the right code.
Security panel. Hogy került ide? Mi? Hát itt eddig... Na jó. Szia, Willy. Hívjátok ki.
The gate was locked. Alex wouldn't have set up a meeting in a closed station. Something was off.
Bogaram. Semmi baj.
Death was in the air at Roscoe Street. I'd have to find Alex fast.
De mivel mentek? Ez sem mondja. Ja. Így manuálisan van ebből.
The pills would ease the pain.
Okidoki.
Wasn't Jake supposed to take care of this? He and Mickey are having too much fun.
Mondom, tudok fejest lőni. Csá. Bizó, Willy. Hogy így? Ezt nem szerettem volna így megcsinálni. Csinálok ezt sem. De elvileg ez is vető. Én nem értem, mi van. Váltott fasza. Igazából hílelhettem is volna, csak nem érzékeltem, hogy olyan súlyos a dolog. Félelünk. Ugye milyen jó grafikája van? Nézd meg, ide hányik. Jó. Miért ez van a kezembe? Jaj. Mindig futni akarok. Ja, ennyi volt a hílem?
Kiss it goodbye. Who the hell?
De miért csinálja? Miért teszi el a pisztolyt, mikor a kezemben van?
The pressure was too much. I'd sunk down to their level. It wasn't worth it. Nothing was. What's going on here?
A massacre. These armed thugs just appeared from nowhere. We need to get help. I can make the call from the control room one floor up. Can you take me there?
Sure.
Jó, nem baj. Bevételt a játék.
Death was in the air at Roscoe Street. I'd have to find Alex fast.
Ezeket még elnyomni se lehet már. Nagyon türelmetlen vagyok.
The pills would hold the pain back for a while.
Akkor inkább a másik helyre megyünk be először.
Wasn't Jake supposed to take care of this? What the hell?
Ez egy nagyon jó fizikáú játék. Fizikáú. Úgyhogy ne kritizálgassunk csak úgy. Jó, nagyon jók vagyunk. Ez már tényleg speedrun lesz, basszus. Mentés. Miért lőtt? Ezért elpazarolok egy golyót mindig, mert... Jó. Gond. What the hell? Ezért ezt megpróbáljuk.
The security panel let out a mocking cackle. I'd need the right code.
Kezdj a klippet, ezt most nem nézem meg, mert nem tudok kitabolni, meg semmit nem tudok ebből csinálni. Biztos nagyon ügyes vagy, voltál, vagy. Most meg itt vannak. Hát én ezt nem értem. Jó, mindegy. Mindenkit aláztam, bombáztam, tehát akkor... Igen. Itt engedjünk vizet.
While looking for Alex, I had ended up in the middle of a big-time crime operation.
Köszönöm. De én nem tudtam, hogy ott úsz van benn.
Hitting Roscoe Bank ain't holding.
Hát kurva, izémán. Bocsánat.
The gate was locked. I would have to find another way to get to the tunnel.
Eleve nincs felirat a játékban, szóval így magyar sincs. Mármint van, de csak a képregényes részekhez. De eleve nem lehet feliratot kapcsolni. Egyébként igen. Na már, mindenem van. Állj vagy lövök! Mindenki ilyen rohadt lassan fog meghalni.
You saved me, man.
What's going on
Na,
here?
igen, most sem lőttelek le.
These armed thugs just appeared from nowhere. We need to get help. I can make the call from the control room one floor up. Can you take me there?
Sure. Sounds good. Follow me.
Kapunk valamit pontot, hogy mindig megnyitjuk ezeket. Én érzem. Az igen, hogy lehet így megtölteni? Azt. írjad befele a kód.
Home free. This way.
Hey, look out!
Igen. Ez ő volt.
Got him down!
Hát öcsém, hát akkor nem mindegy, hogy én lövöm le, vagy mások lövik le. Az anyád? Fasza. Nem sokat ér ez a híl, azt kell mondani. Hogy kell googolni? Ezt meg nem így. Hát szerintem 1 percenként kéne mentenem. Ó, basszeg. Magától nem is ment tőlem.
No way.
Van még valaki?
While looking for Alex, I had ended up in the middle of a big-time crime operation.
Hitting Roscoe Bank.
Mennyit tegyek beléd? Most mi fasz van? Mi?
The gate was locked. I would have to find another way to get to the tunnel.
Megyek már, és hogy nem lehet akkor gyorsan se futni. Mi? Nem ide? Jó, mentés. Most akkor elmentetted? De miért lő mindig egyet? Hát ezt se akartam most itt. Tudtam ám, hogy én élvezni fogom ezt. Jó. Ó, menj már. Mi? Ó, meg nem is ugrottam benne. Nem tudom, hogy...
Kiss it goodbye.
Ez neked?
You saved me, man.
What's going on here?
A massacre. These armed thugs just appeared from nowhere. We need to get help. I can make the call from the control room 1 floor up. Can you take me there?
Sure, sounds good. Follow me.
Természetesen. Nagyon futok. Olyan meg lehet menteni?
This way.
Nem. Nem lehet.
Whack the sucker!
Jaj, elrántottam az egeret. Hülye állat. Azt hittem, én haltam meg. Jó. Nagyon gyors mentés. Kurálták a telefont is. Aha. Most itt mi van? Mhm. Ja.
The train lit up like a Christmas tree. The power was back on.
Ha. Drámai energianövekedés. Igen. Jó, akkor most már van értelme ide jönni. Ez a kaján mosoly állandóan az arcán, elég beteg amúgy.
So much for being subtle.
Ez ege. Akkor most... Tehát kéne menni? Jaj, jaj. Mondjuk. Közbe tudok ülni akkor. Nincs hely. Ja. Ja. Élőben a tett
The
színhelyéről.
rusty door led to an abandoned part of the station, closed off since the early 40s. Something big was going down in Roscoe Street. Maybe that's why Alex had wanted to meet me here. Maybe not. One way or the other, I was gonna find out.
Meg vagyok, itt vagyok. Szia Paul, hello.
Did you hear something? Hold it!
Hogy is? Mit vetődtem? Ja nem. Az a baj, már csak 2 konzervünk van hírálni. Mindegy, egyet benyomok. Megmentek is. Jó, most nem lőttünk. Ez nagyon szép haladás. a játékban. Ez pénz, vagy csak tégla? Na hát nem pénz, sajnos. Jó, ebben van fegyver, vagy mi? Lőszerünk. Véletlenül se vedd elő. Miért teszed el? Gyere ki, ha mersz! Vigyed elő gyorsan. Idegesítesz már. Ugi? Jó, lehet. De azért nem kéne golyót pazarolni. Ó, itt semmi, nincsen hílem. Hogy fogom én ezt túlélni? Hoppá! Nagyon jó, az az. Van itt még erre valami? Vagy fel kéne mennünk? Pánik sove? Jó, mindjárt. Hülye. Bullet time combo. Csak bullet time nincs, csak kitérés. Be lehet itt állítani? Kontrollezon nincs semmi, ugye? Szünet P vagy pauze. Hát ez hülye. Már bocsánat. Tehát ha a kontrollt nyomok. Mi van? Akkor is belassítja. Ha shiftet nyomok, akkor is. Jó. De akartam azt, hogy... Nem tudom. Most amúgy én is örültem, hogy elindult a gépemen a játék, mert hogy jépeg... problémát jelzett. Aztán megcsináltam azt is, hogy ilyen nagy képernyős legyen, meg elvileg van benne valami audio probléma, és arra is letöltöttem. Jó, hát akkor ne googolj le. Valamicskét. Robbanál van. Állat. Felkiáltójel.
The door had been welded shut ages ago and the bomb was missing a detonator.
Ja. Valberetta.
Okay, fellas, the police are on their way. New York's
Ja, hogy ezt így nyomni kell. Ok. hogy itt mentettem.
What the hell was that?
Hold on here. Give me the detonator. What are you talking about? Whack 'em.
Mi? Hát... csicska. Még elfelejtem, hogy nyomva tartom, akkor úgy esetleg hasznosabb lőni. Jaj, ez CD-s.
Okay, fellas. The police are on their way.
Mi van a kezembe? Hühű. Kicsit húzom a lábam. Olyan még épp. Hoppát fasza. Legalább itt megcsinálták, hogy fáj az arcán. Fáj neki nagyon most itt. Van a kezedbe. Lófasz. Hallod? Nyugi. Igen, a hajó még mindig nagyon jó. Nem tudja. Ő se. Nem tudják. Ezek hülyék. Már bocsánat. Azt hitted? Lesonyúsz. Mi vagy? Hülye vagy? What the hell? És ezt kérdezem. Hopp. Kipukkant valami. Majdnem már most megint ki kell cseleznem. Most itt sincs, de eljön. Ezt neked... Köszi a követést. Remélem egy kis pénzt is hoztál. Halál! Na, nagyon jó. Hogy ne halljak meg. Ugye? Menj vissza. Ezt le szabad lőni? Az Isten áldja meg. De most ő lelő engem, vagy nem szabad lelőni? Melyik az igaz? Dual beretja. Még fontosabb, melyik akar megfulladni ennyire? Hoppá! Azt nem én voltam. Alarma. Alarma.
The bank robbers had left their tools on the table.
Értem, és ez nagyon jó.
Judging by the detonators, the crooks had bought enough explosives to send Lady Liberty into orbit.
El is híreljük. Valaki hív, de hol? Ja, itt.
We come to you now live from the crime scene.
Who is this?
Right back at you.
This is Deputy Chief Jim Bravura from the NYPD. You are to cease your criminal activities and surrender immediately.
Sure thing, Jim. Me and the boys have been talking and everyone's real sorry. They'll never do it again.
Who the hell is this?
Being placed at the scene of a bank robbery wouldn't have tipped the odds in my favor.
Magyarul kicsit másképp hangzott ez a megfogalmazásra. Leírás szerint.
The bank robber's score lay on the table. The bank robbers have been after Acer Corporation bonds. The Acer success story had recently been on every channel and on the cover of every magazine.
Igen. És menjek innen? Azt szeretnék nekem mondani. Ja, mert itt most akkor ezt... Ne. Nem tettem. Nem tudom. Nem. Uff, mentettem. Jó. Azt öljed, ne. Ideg leszek. Szóval, hogy ideges. Gyere ki! Ne. Jó. Igen, a riasztósról nem kellemes. De túl logikus lenne használni bármit is a játékban, azon kívül, hogy lövök.
We come to you now live from the crime scene.
Who is this?
Right back at you.
This is Deputy Chief Jim Bravura from the NYPD. You are to cease your criminal activities and surrender immediately.
Sure thing, Jim. Me and the boys have been talking and everyone's real sorry. They'll never do it again.
Who the hell is this?
Being placed at the scene of a bank robbery wouldn't have tipped the odds in my favor.
Hogy örül magának. Jó, volt itt ez az. Nagyon sok
The bank robbers had left their tools on the table. Judging by the detonators, the crooks had bought enough explosives to send Lady Liberty into orbit.
Stop it.
The bank robbers' score lay on the table. The bank robbers have been after Acer Corporation bonds. The Acer success story had recently been on every channel and on the cover of every magazine.
Nem, itt lehet lassítani az időt, csak engem rohadtul idegesít. De... az előbb már abba hagytál. Most mi van? De majd mindjárt megnézzük. puskával az arcukba megyek, csak mentek előtte. Ne told már ide a izét. Hű. Hova lettél? Ja, mindenki meghalt, nagyon szép. Itt a felkiáltója, nem? De... Jó. Mi ez a Suzuki nyitóhang? Itt van a tetyánk.
Max, Jesus, you almost gave me a heart attack. I nearly shot you.
Alex, I'm glad to see you.
What the hell's going on? There are more corpses here than at the city morgue.
It's an armed robbery, a tunnel job straight to the Roscoe bank vault through the old station.
Ajaj.
Is this why? This is Lupino's gig?
This is Lupino's doing? Lupino's men? Really?
You sure know how to pick a place. Can you get through?
No, it's locked. We gotta get out of here. If it's Lupino, it's... Alex? Alex!
There was nothing I could do. He was dead. I could tell by the empty, accusing stare of his eyes.
Igen, nem a jeleneten nevetek, nyugi. És ez de menő volt, ja nem. Haló? Jaj, nincs hílem. Ez nem jó. Sokkal jobban megy így a játék, ugye? Mit akceptáljak? Mi volt? Van még valaki? Van, basszom. Jó, már nincs. Ja, menő volt, igen. Very big. Ez lenne very big, ha találnék ilyet. Hol át, nem iszunk. Ó. De meg is akarom inni. Nem lehet. Miért nem? Szarjáték. Hát nem jött be az összevisznya. De vissza minek mennék? De nyomkodtam mindent itt már. Mármint ezek vannak csak a bodegában. Vagy nem? Ja, basszak itt. Köszönöm. Van lábnyomó, menj már.
Alex had kept me relatively sane for the past 3 years. Now I didn't know how I felt. Somehow he had stumbled upon something big and ended up stepping on Jack Lupino's toes.
Köszönöm a megnézést.
Lupino ran his racket of sex, drugs, and contract killings from a sleazy hotel in a slum block of tenements. The NYPD was closing in. I could hear the sirens. Their wail was a crescendo. Lupino thought he could get us by taking Alex out and leaving me to take the fall for it. All he had gotten was my attention. I went for the hotel first. It was a sad old thing with flickering lamps and faded colors, cheap mobster punks and tired-eyed prostitutes. I walked straight in, playing at Bogart, like I'd done 100 times before. The place was run by a couple of murdering mobsters with shark smiles. The Finito brothers.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the pain in the butt. Pain to the max.
You're killing me. Did you make that up yourselves, or you get some wino downstairs to come up with it? Don't answer that. A rhetorical question. I got something for the boss. Lupino around?
That kind of depends on who's asking. A friend or a junk squad plant. Don't answer. It's one of them, how do you put it, rhetorical questions. Lupino ain't here, but he says bye.
Lupino wasn't in his cheap hotel. Instead, I ran into the Finito brothers. My cover had been blown, the door slammed shut behind me, and then I was dodging bullets like raindrops.
Pain in the butt. Ha ha! Pain to the max. Junk squad pig. Got a ticket to Marble City for you.
Ez tek.
A letter on the desk caught my eye.
Bosses! Everything all right? Bosses!
Ja, minden szuper.
I had met Lupino only once. The gangster ran all his rackets through his right-hand man, Vinny Gagniti. Gagniti was a high-strung whiner on the verge of breaking apart, like an overamped Energizer bunny.
Hallo?
He had the brains to run the business, but he lacked the balls, always falling short, taking his frustration out on underage addicts and call girls.
The V deal goes down at your hotel. Jack's exact words, quote, Vinny, you're in charge of this one, unquote. Rico Muerte's coming to see it through. Anything goes wrong and everybody's gonna get dead. Goes double for you. Treat this guy real good. Anything he wants, you give him. Don't screw this up or you're finito, finitos.
A V deal meant added security, locked doors, and lots of nervous thugs with itchy trigger fingers. I'd seen nothing coming in, but that didn't mean it hadn't been there. Rico Muerte was a regular Kaiser Soze, a spook story told to keep the apes in line. 313. The Finitos had scribbled Muerte's room number on the note's margin.
Vigilio, you're right in there? They're not answering. Call the others. Tell them to come quick. Okay, but we can't wait. We gotta go in now. Bosses, we're coming in.
It's pain.
Getting out was not going to be easy. The staircase was locked and the elevator had been busted for a decade or more.
Ez mi? Ez most komoly? Jó. Én nem. Neked is kell? Jó van. Okéka. Írsz. Miről? De most mi? Egyáltalán hol megy?
In his press conference today, the mayor stated that
Cute
Valkyr
brother.
represents a clear danger to New York and called for drastic actions to eliminate the problem. On today's top story, the Valkyr crisis worsens with the murder of DEA Special Agent Alex Balder. Special Agent Balder had been shot repeatedly from a point-blank range. The gunman has been identified as Max Payne. The noose is sure to tighten around this fugitive criminal as more NYPD units join the search to apprehend him.
I had just gotten my 15 minutes of fame.
Jó, hát ez most. És akkor... Kéne lenni. Ja. Értem. Nem fogtam fel, hogy kiláthatni, de egyébként igen. Hogy mi? Ja, hogy ezek törött üvegek. Én azt hittem, hogy ezek képek. Az jó. Ennyi? Neki ugrok itt.
Something's wrong with the bosses.
Kaja, ki kellett ugrani. Nem szivott. Honnan tudnám, hogy ki lehet lőni? Hát jó. Vigyázzál. Oké. Az igen. Basztok. James.
What the?
Ja, az már volt.
Thank you, Lawrence.
My lady.
My lord.
And now, an all-new episode of Lords and Ladies, brought to you in part
Hey,
by Acer Corporation.
V-head junkies could go off without a warning. I had to be careful.
Jó, nem kell újra tölteni. Rendelj kaját! Hogy nekem itt legyél rosszul. Értek egy kis zöld trutyit. Magatokba. Bolond. Mekkora ötlet ez az ágyam? Ezzel az dupla jelvezet. Szar darab. Ja, rosszul vagy már? Akkor azonnal rendeld meg. Még nem megyünk tovább. Addig ide begugolok. Mire exit? Fajna.
Tonight, the city's fight against the nightmare drug Valkyr took a turn for the worse, as DEA Special Agent Alex Balder was found brutally slain at the Roscoe Street subway station. A suspect was seen leaving the site only moments after the shots had been fired, and the NYPD is currently in pursuit of Max Payne, a repeated felon believed to be armed and extremely dangerous. And now the weather. The worst winter storm in recorded history continues to pound the city.
Tök normális fejünk van, ugye? Nem. Hát úgy látom, hogy itt túlment a élvezkedés. Aha, aha. Olyan baj, hogy őket is megölöm? Dürüm, adj már!
I'd found Muerte's room.
Kíváncsi vagyok, hogy ezt... Jaj! Mi lehetett annó neki a... az instrukció, amikor csinálták a képeket.
Muerte had received a letter. Our investigation had turned up nothing to link Angelo Punchinello, the head of the Punchinello family, to Valkyr. All tracks had ended with Jack Lupino. The letter in Muerte's room was signed by the Don himself. It was the first hint that the Kingpin knew what was brewing inside his syndicate.
The trouble you got into after the Chicago screw-up. The Punchinello family bailed you out. You have been waiting for a chance to pay us back. One of our trusted boys has a monkey the size of King Kong on his back. We need your special skills for backup on a major deal.
Collecting evidence had gotten old a few hundred bullets back. I was already so far past the point of no return, I couldn't even remember what it looked like when I had passed it.
Hát na, ezt nevezik skillnek, ugye? Add már ide. Molotovkok. Ez megint lőni fog?
What was Whack him!
Hívd már le. Ha?
Told you. God damn. I thought it was a bomb for sure.
Ne így csináljátok, sziasztok. Szia, Mosré. Azért most nem tudom, hol voltam. Hol nem. Ja. No good. Ó, most megint. Itt be akartál bújni a szekrénybe, vagy mi van? Jó, hát akkor... Nem is speedrun.
Previously on Lords and Ladies. Lady Amelia, Marquis Valentine asks for an audience.
Thank you, Lawrence.
My lady.
My lord.
An all-new episode of Lords and Ladies, brought to you in part by Acer Corporation.
V-head junkies could go off without a warning. I had to be careful.
My lord.
My lady, there is a matter of great importance I must bring to your attention.
My lord, there is?
Indeed, my lady, there
It's Payne! Whack the sucker!
Piece of crap.
Én kicsit idegesített.
Tonight, the city's fight against the nightmare drug Valkyr took a turn for the worse as DEA Special Agent Alex Balder was
majd
found brutally
legközelebb
slain at the
megnézzük.
Roscoe Street subway station. Tonight, the city's...
Igen. Nem
Tonight,
lehet
the
elnyomni.
city's...
Vagy én nem tudom, mi történik. Haragudjál már. Igen. See? Okay.
I'd found Muerte's room.
Oh.
Our investigation had turned up nothing to link Angelo Punchinello, the head of the Punchinello family, to Valkyr. All tracks had ended with Jack Lupino. The letter in Muerte's room was signed by the Don himself. It was the first hint that the Kingpin knew what was brewing inside his syndicate.
The trouble you got into after the Chicago screw-up. The Punchinello family bailed you out. You have been waiting for a chance to pay us back. One of our trusted boys has a monkey the size of King Kong on his back. We need your special skills for backup on a major deal.
Collecting evidence had gotten old a few hundred bullets back. I was already so far past the point of no return, I couldn't even remember what it looked like when I had passed it.
What was that? Whack!
Akkor most meglőjük valahogy innen.
Hey,
Sikítása.
The hooker had left her diary on the table. The diary belonged to a hooker named Candy Dawn. The read would have made a vice cop blush.
Had talks with the mystery hag over the phone again. Sent her the latest One-Eyed Alfred tape. As long as the hag keeps paying for the tapes, the old man could come every day for all I care.
She had a nice sideline, making secret X-rated flicks of her clients and selling them to the highest bidder. It would get her killed if her V-fix for the day didn't do it first.
Hát az felsírt az előbb, az fixes. Az ige. Nagyon jó kamera setup volt az ott. Most vagyunk itt. Ja, jó. Mehetünk.
The old service elevator rumbled down to the bowels of Jack Lupino's hotel.
Nem lő. Nem lőtte.
A winter storm warning is in effect in the whole tri-state area, as both freezing rain and heavy snowfall continue. Many roadways are already closed, and people are advised to stay indoors. The severe blizzard has ravaged New York for 3 days now, with no end in sight.
We'd been snowed from the start in the Valkyr case. The forecast said there was plenty more where that had come from. But the snowbound city was on my side. Less chance of innocent bystanders getting caught in the crossfire.
Get him! Hey!
Mi van? Voltam én már mindenhol itt. Ja, igen. Okay.
Exhibit number 1. A dead man tied to a chair lay on the boiler room floor.
Captain Baseball Bat Boy has an unbeatable track record in superhero death matches. But a 6-pack of root beer gets me every time.
The murder weapon was a baseball bat, now lying in a pool of drying blood next to a newspaper folded open on a Captain Baseball Bat Boy comic strip. Newspaper.
Baseball ütő.
Take vampire movies. Why are they always set in LA or Mexico? They can't even get a tan. If I was a bloodsucker, I'd move to the North Pole. Winter's one long night.
Yeah, and what would you eat? Suck blood from penguins?
Nah, let's go.
Get him!
Menő amúgy. Sokára nincs felirat amúgy. De hát, érthető. Ezzel fogok most mindenkit agyonverni.
Chill with the guns. Trust me, you don't want to piss muerte off. Gentlemen, let's do business. Green for green. Cheers, a green-eyed angel.
Van már amúgy kaját? Rendeltél már? Állj le! Köcsöm. Pedig mit ment volna? Mert most valakinek a lába közébe feküdtem.
Exhibit number 1, a news. A dead man tied to a chair lay on the boiler room floor.
Captain Baseball Bat Boy has an unbeatable track record in superhero death matches. But a six-pack of root beer gets me every time.
The murder weapon was a baseball bat, now lying in a pool of drying blood next to a newspaper folded open on a Captain Baseball Bat Boy comic strip. Paper.
Na. Tudunk visszajönni ide. Aha, ha minden nem nyílik.
Take vampire movies. Why are they always set in LA? Whack the sucker!
Teljesen azt úgy láttam, hogy nem is a baseballütő lett a kezemben, hanem egy fegyver.
Exhibit number 1, a dead man.
Én nem lehet ezt elskippolni.
A dead man tied to a chair lay on the boiler room floor.
Captain Baseball Bat Boy has an unbeatable track record in superhero death matches. But a six-pack of root beer gets me every time.
The murder weapon was a baseball bat, now lying in a pool of drying blood next to a newspaper folded open on a Captain Baseball Bat Boy comic strip. Newspaper.
Jól hangzik, Kantor. Na.
Take vampire movies. Why are they always set in LA or Mexico? They can't even get a tan. If I was a bloodsucker... Whack!
Akkor szíjátok ki. Majd kajakép jöhetem.
Chill with the guns. Trust me, you don't want to piss muerte off. Gentlemen, let's do business. Green for green.
Cső. Nem is egy pockány.
A lifetime ago, this would have gone down as a narcotics arrest.
Kulcs. Bár kulcs. Jó. Oké, étterem. WC. Undorítok komolyan. Hát így a menő. A dílereknél.
Dog killers, ready to murder each other. They step into the next room, and I'm thinking, now they're gonna do it. But no. They sit down in front of a TV and solve their differences with the kung fu fighting video game. I tell you, Candy, I was so depressed, I strangled them both with the video game cables.
Elnézést?
Oh, Rico, you're so bad.
I am, ain't I?
Rico Muerte, big-time hustler.
Who the hell?
It's that cop.
Muerte went for his gun.
Muerte. Itt téged is lelőnek a picsába. Jó. Ezt lesprickollak? Daj már le. Pénzt adjál? Nincs pénz. Nagyon jó vetődések voltak, csak nem akkor, amikor kellett volna. Állj már lefele. Na hát, menjek kőbeléd. Ez mi? Ez mi volt? Állj! No, mehet. Oké. Igen, de hogy itt nem nincs itt. Ja, de ott van, jó. Ja, de most már még sincs ott. Most akkor... Mi van? Ja, nincs lőszerem. Aha.
The antique switchboard was still in use. There was an old telephone switchboard in the back room of the reception area, kind that made phone tapping child's play. It wasn't hard to picture a fat pimp sweating with headphones on, listening to his hookers talk dirty and fake orgasms over a web of party lines, the blood veins of New York. Right now, there was a different set of moans and groans going on.
Boss, Conidi, this is Max Payne. He came, started capping us. He killed...
Are you freaking kidding me? He's just one lousy cop. You better be freaking kidding me. Whack him. What's the freaking problem? Hello? Answer me. Hello?
The word was out.
Hello,
a
it's
deadly
me.
virus released into the city's corrupt circulatory system. Something wicked this way comes. Max Payne at large.
Azért kellő önbizalommal rendelkezünk, azt kell mondjam. Ő hagyni. Klub. Ez igen. Hát a nyerés. Jó, az baszás.
Think you could take my money? You know who you're dealing with? Huh? Do you? Do you? No!
Én nem a pénzedet vettem el, haha. Ott a Casey. Igaz, hogy sör formájában, de... Új. zene nem tetszik. Ne. Ez nem tetszik, hogy zene van. Most akkor biztos vakunk van. Akkor beszorítom magam a sarokba. Hát ja, valószínűleg rádobnék egy égő valamit. Neked se tetszene.
The antique switchboard was still in use. There was an old telephone switchboard in the back room of the reception area, kind that made phone tapping child's play. It wasn't hard to picture a fat pimp sweating with headphones on, listening to it. There was an old telephone switchboard in the back room of the reception area, kind that made phone tapping child's play.
Aha. Jó, hozzám fel. Nem mondod. Roscoe. Ez a... Nem emlékszem, hol tartottunk, mikor leléptél melókázni. Te emlékszel, hogy akkor mi történt? Nem mondd már, hogy ez is fáj. Állj fel! Egy tudom én, guggolj, ülj! Határt lelőtték, engem megvertek. Hát utána... Utána még azért volt. Nem sok.
The antique switchboard was still in use. There was an old telephone.
Apika. Most a YouTube-on is vissza tudod nézni, ha... Ha gondolod. Azt hittem, itt egy emberrel beszélgetem úgy, de nem. Hogy hát megtartom azt a molotovot. Egyik. A dobozra essünk. Nem sikerült. De miért ilyen szar ez a... Hol elverlek bottal? Hát ez nem jött ki. Így van. Pontosan ez a YouTube csati neve. Na, most már biztosan halott.
The antique switch. There was an old board was still in use.
Most mentek egyet akkor. Hozod a hamid. Hát, még fejbe se lehet úgy lőni, hogy meghallja egyből. Az Istenet. Annyira jó. Mi lenne, ha fegyvert vennék elő? Az isteneteket. Jó. Ja, most kinyílt ez. Aha, ez volt az uzi. Ez tök jó. De most itt mizu? Jó, értem. Hogy örülünk?
Turn around, walk away, blow town. That would have been the smart thing to do. Guess I wasn't that smart. Lupino's tenement buildings were a seedy hangout for all kinds of sleaze. A liquor store, a pawn shop, a laundromat full of mobster bookies and loan sharks. The list went on. The how and why of it was a mystery to me, but they knew I was a cop. They knew I was coming, and they were going to get real trigger happy about it. I got to see Lupino's hangout all lit up. A bomb went off, turning snow into liquid gold. A pillar of fire lifted the remains of a car straight up into the air. The flames were highlighted on the hood of a black Mercedes-Benz as it coasted down the street real slow, as if the driver didn't have a worry in the world. I got a good look at the man riding shotgun. It was Vladimir, the head of the local Russian mob, the fly in Don Punchinello's soup. The ringing in my ears was the sound of a mob war being waged.
Ez igen. Vodka rendszámtába. Ez szép.
Another bomb exploded inside the closest slum building. It was a lucky break. The goons inside were spooked, but luck always came with a price tag. More bombs could still be ticking inside, and the cops would already be on their way. Jack Lupino's suite was on the top floor. At least it used to be, before the explosive makeover.
Imádom, hogy nézek sajnos híradót, de elhiszem.
Hold it!
Na. Hát nem biztos, hogy megérte ide bejönni. Na, azért mondtak egy új részre. Hogy részd be? Na jó. Az.
The headlines were a depressing read. The headlines were screaming bloody murder. The storm was a screaming duet with the approaching prowl car sirens. It was all a scream when you were down for the count and wanted for murder.
Új. Hát tovább sikítanak, mint ameddig élnek. Ja, az egy ajtó. Normális.
The whole building was rigged with explosives.
Heh?
The headlines were a depressing read. The headlines.
Nem baj, előköszi a kajaképet. A pizza mindig jó. Na jó. gond, semmi.
The headlines were depressing. Read.
És érd össze magad. Na szóval az előbb is akartam. Törökkolvászostot. Az igen. Nagyon fájt nekik. What the hell?
The whole building was rigged with explosives.
Mi? Kajak? Oh. Ez az. Nagyon jó. Már megint valaki össze akarja hányni magát. Gyere ki a hóra! What the hell, az előbb láttam. Az igen így. Na majd, ha egyszer már végre hazajössz, a húsimádó feltételeit, mi? Feltételeit? Feltétjeit meg kétszer kérjük a pizzára. Csak neked. Anya hívnak, anya. Haló?
A beaten up phone in the entrance hall was ringing. It could have been just a junkie in need of a fix, but it turned out to be something more sinister than that.
Enci ma nem figyel, úgy látom.
Speaking to Mr. Payne.
Who wants to know?
My name is Alfred Woden. You must hurry. The police are on their way.
Tell me something I don't know.
They know you're there.
How? And what's it to you?
I will contact you again.
The cops arrived, sirens singing in the off-key harmony of a manic-depressive choir. I had a few minutes while the SWAT team would go through their usual routine. By the time they busted in, I needed to be long gone.
Beszólni be tud.
Max Payne, this is Deputy Chief Jim Bravura from the NYPD. Drop your weapons and come out with your hands above your head.
Nem szeretnek minket, de én most öltök, mentek. Töltöttem is végül is. Várjál.
Someone had left a letter on the counter. There was a key on the shelf.
Ja, várjál. És itt... Mit jöttem
Without a
be,
key,
nem?
I'd never get past this door.
Ja nem, hülye itt. Egyhőház kulcs. Ja, itt a levél.
Suddenly it all made sense. The bombs, the Russian mob boss making an appearance in person. Gagnidi was his usual self. All
Hát
talk and no
biztosra
walk.
mentem, na.
After our hit, the Russian has only a couple of guns left, and they can be bought. There's no freaking way he has the guts to try anything after that.
As it turned out, the Russian had plenty of guts. One thing you could count on, you push a man too far and sooner or later he'd start pushing back.
Drop it! Max Payne, this is your final
Maradjál már. Ehhez kell még csőhez? Cső a... Hát hülye vagy. Ne dobáljál! Dobáld a buzit, hé! Már azt hittem képes lesz az első. Szarul néz ki ez a szoba. Jaj, nem ezt akarom. Mindegy. Nyíj ki. Ez most nekem nagyon jó, de mit kéne csinálni? Ja, értem.
The bombs had destroyed all the stairs up to Lupino's office. The alternate route led there by way of adjoining rooftops.
De nekem most se jön örülök.
It's never been this cold. Never ever. It's like the sky's falling.
Never ever.
Yes, sir.
Nem tetszett nekik. Most le kellett jönnöm, nem?
To get to the roof, I'd need to get to the elevator through the locked door up ahead.
Igen, csak hobók.
Pizza delivery.
Never seen you before. Buzz off, Joker.
Nyert. És mit kéne akkor? Hoppá. Hát a patkány fixen kapta. Jaj, de gyorsan eljöttek. Kéne a mosógép? Szerintem, ha nem lövöm le őket, akkor meg utánam gyűnnek.
No, don't shoot.
You know the clowns at the laundry?
Me? No.
You're no good to me then.
What? No, the laundry, yeah. I know him, yeah.
Get me in there.
Okay.
Ez lesz veled is. Na. Hát ő.
It's me. Open up. Let me in, quick.
Not so fast. The password. John who?
Come on. Okay, John Woo.
All right. Come right in.
Hát azt ennyire nekünk is megmondhatta volna. Jaj, hát nem téged akartalak megölni. Ez az ő hibája volt, sajnálom. Na, itt aztán lehet válogatni a sógépek között. Sok tessék. Van lift, és ha kimegyek, az nem tudok van. Jó. Hát na. Nem hagyhatok szemtanúkat. Nagyon tetszik az a lift zene.
New York City is in crisis tonight, with reports of Valkyrie-related gang war in the streets of the Bronx. Apparently, Max Payne, wanted for questioning in connection with the slaying of a DEA special agent earlier tonight, is waging a one-man war against his former partners in crime. Among the listed casualties so far are notorious mafia members Joey and Virgilio Finito, as well as Rico Muerte, himself a fugitive from the law, and a suspect for several murders in the Chicago area. The NYPD has been placed on full alert. A citywide APB has been put out on Max Payne. Deputy Chief Jim Bravura has promised to take whatever steps necessary to bring him to justice. What those steps may be remains to be seen. For NYCNN TV News, this is Kira Silver.
Listen.
It's me. Open up. Let me in, quick.
Not so fast. The password. John who?
Come on. Okay, John Woo.
All right. Come right in.
It's a trap! It's Payne!
Ja, hogy ő eleve köcsög lett utána. Jó, akkor meg is érdemlett. Oké. Ezek is. Nem, mert mindenki kielvezte a mosogató... Mi? Mosógépek hangját. Most ott tovább kell tudnom menni, vagy mi van? Jajga.
New York City is in crisis tonight, with reports of Valkyrie-related gang war in the streets of the Bronx. Apparently, Max Payne, wanted for questioning in connection with the slaying of a DEA special agent earlier tonight, is waging a one-man war against his former partners in crime. Among the listed casualties so far are notorious mafia members Joey and Virgilio Finito, as well as Rico Muerte, himself a fugitive from the law, and a suspect for several murders in the Chicago area. The NYPD has been placed on full alert. A citywide APB has been put out on Max Payne. Deputy Chief Jim Bravura has promised to take whatever steps necessary to bring him to justice. What those steps may be remains to be seen. For NYCNN TV News, this is Kira Silver.
Hey,
Kijátszottuk most. Igen. Kéne meg csinálni valahol valami. Na melyik tám megint?
Address unknown. I don't want to go there. It's the last place I'd want to end up. But that's where I always end up anyway. Only, it's not me talking to the pink flamingo, but someone who looks the part down to the finest detail, except that he's evil. I'm hiding in the shadows, watching it all unfold. The flamingo speaks. He can speak here. It says,
mirrors are more fun than television.
That's mirrors are more fun than television. Somehow I know this, just don't ask me how. And I, not me, but my double, nods and smirks at this like it was the funniest thing in the world. And then something goes wrong, and suddenly they know I'm there, hiding behind them, and they both turn to look at me with cold eyes. And the flamingo speaks again. I have no idea what that means. And that's when I always wake up to my own scream in that brightly lit white hospital room, strapped to my bed.
Ja. Ja. És indokolatlanul elvesztettem az egyes ujjamat.
Red, blue, or green?
It's always red.
Hobby. Négyes jó.
Vinny got needy. Just the man I've been killing to see.
Payne? Freaking fed! I knew from day one there was something screwy about you. What do you think you're doing? You're a freaking cop. You ain't got squad on us. You can't just come in here waving your piece like it meant something. Yeah! Oh my God! Oh God, you shot me! Ah! You're dead, Payne! What the hell are you waiting for, you apes? Kill him! Kill him!
With pleasure, boss.
Gagnetti bailed. I made like Chow Yun Fat.
Mondjuk így nehéz. Mama.
On address unknown. It's the last place I'd want to end up. But that's where I always end up anyway. Only, it's not me talking to the pink flamingo, but someone who looks the part down to the plainest. Except that he's here. I'm hiding in the shadows, watching it all unfold. The flamingo speaks.
Okay.
Red, blue, or green?
It's always red or blue.
Vinny got needy.
Az Istenit már.
Vinny got needy. Just the man I've been killing.
Na, takam.
A crumpled letter lay on Gagniti's desk. The letter was addressed to Don Punchinello, but Vinny had never had the nerve to finish it.
Jack's gone voodoo. Just the other night, he shot Dino because he wanted to see what his brains looked
El
like splattered on the wall. He's a
Sorgessi,
freaking mad dog. We're running out of men and business fast.
Gagniti had been living in mortal fear of his boss. Jack Lupino was a psycho.
Így is van, elsőre működött, nagyon ügyesek vagyunk.
Vinny Gagniti was running scared.
Szekni.
He could run, but with a bullet in his stomach like a broken bottle of Tabasco, he was quickly running out of time. He knew where his boss was, and I wanted to square things up with Jack Lupino. Gagniti would be moving fast. I don't know about angels, but it's fear that gives men wings.
Ide futod be? Vagy... Lövöd. Elég bénán.
Gagniti hitched a ride. To catch him, I'd have to follow his lead.
Hogy? Nem így?
Vinny Gagniti was running scared. He could run, but with a bullet in his stomach like a broken bottle of Tabasco, he was quickly running out of time. He knew where his boss was, and I wanted to square things up with Jack Lupino. Gagniti would be moving fast. I don't know about angels, but it's fear that gives men wings. Gagniti hitched a ride. To catch him, I'd have to follow his lead.
Most hogy kéne leugrani úgy, hogy rá is ugorja. Sehogy? Nem elég kell ugrani.
To catch him, I'd have to follow his lead. Hitched a ride.
Hogy ugrasz
To
oda?
catch him, I'd have to follow his lead.
Na, ne kusszál a földön.
Hitched a ride. To catch him, I'd have to follow his lead.
Aha. Nagyon jó átvezetés
This was my
volt
second
ez
train
most.
ride of the night. The way it started didn't promise anything better than the last one. Freezing wind tearing at my face like sandpaper and razors. Ice hard and slick under my hands and feet. And somewhere in the background, the wail of sirens. The city howling after me. New York sped by in fast forward. Dark rooftop water towers and a dead forest of antennas and chimneys, all a blur. When the train he was riding slowed down, Gagniti made his move.
It's Payne! He's coming down the stairs!
Okay.
Shoot the bastard!
Okay, boss, you got it.
No
Jézusom.
problem.
Hey,
Mi van? Ö,
It's It's Payne! He's coming down the stairs! Shoot the bastard!
Okay, boss, you got it.
No problem.
Hey! What the?
Azt itt... Hogy a viharba kéne itt lőni?
It's Payne! He's coming down the stairs! Shoot the bastard!
Okay, boss, you got it.
No problem.
Hey! What the hell?
Nem értem. Ha benne van, mert a csávó meg sem mozdul a lépcsőnél. Hova töltöm innen? Mondjuk azt még nem próbáltam, ha most is béna lesz, akkor megnézzük. Nem is fáj nekik.
It's Payne! He's coming down the stairs! Shoot the bastard!
Okay, boss, you got
Hűha.
it.
No problem.
It's Payne! He's coming down the stairs! Shoot the bastard!
Okay, boss, you got it.
No problem.
Hey! Hold it.
Azt sem tudom, hol vagyok.
It's Payne! He's coming down the stairs! Shoot the bastard!
Okay, boss, you got it.
No problem.
Hey! Hey!
Semmi. Nem is sebesülnek. Majdnem áll. A YouTube-on nem is így néz ki a végigjátszás, nem mindegy. De akkor hova az anyámba kéne menni, hanem ide?
It's Payne! He's coming down the stairs! Shoot the bastard!
Okay, boss, you got it.
No problem.
Hey!
Tök mindegy, mit csinálok, meg se sebzi őket. Most meg innen eltűnt a csávó. Úgy érted, hogy... Én szóltam. Hoppá.
It's Payne! He's coming down the stairs! Shoot the bastard!
Okay, boss, you got it.
No problem.
What the?
Nem jött be. Hát de most akkor mit csináljak vele? De hol fent? Ennyire fent? De csak ide tudom magam alá.
It's Payne! He's
Mi a
coming down the
fasz?
stairs! Shoot the bastard!
Okay, boss, you got it.
No problem.
Csű, anya.
What the hell?
Az nem jó. Én ezt nem tudom, hogy működött, de köszönöm. Ez borzasztó, hogy ez kinéz, már bocsánat. Lehet nem feje valakinek. Én tudom, hogy nem az emberkének van ilyen feje, hanem ugye a modellre gondoltam, hogy ez... Na, ezt köszönöm. Most azonnal el is mentem. Ok. Mi akkor? Shaming, hát de hogy néz ki? Hoppá! Akartok kosarazni egy kicsit? Én nem. Aha. Nagyon nyomja neki. A bátyja. Én megtalálom, hova kell menni. Fölött? Na, nem akarja elkapni? Akkor jó. Megyek oda föl. Így. De én most nagyon nem értem. Ez most nagyon jó volt. Minek lehet ide följönni? Ja, persze meg. Ezt az életben nem vettem volna észre eddig. Szarjáték. Amúgy nem. Kismentés. Lőni nem akartam. Au. Szia, moslék. Dobáda. Granato. Valkűr. Akkor arra fölmenni. Rak ezekkel.
Max Payne has nowhere left to go. We are very close to capturing him. You'll get a full statement then. Right now, I've got better things to do, ma'am.
That was Deputy Chief Jim Rivera from the NYPD with no further comment at this time.
Apart from his suspicious food habits, I figured Bravura to be one of the good guys. Fate had just dropped us on different sides in this. But when it came to capturing me, he was way out of his league. I had already ditched the cops a couple of rooftops back. For now.
Amúgy jól menne hozzá a buci hangja.
It's either him or whack!
Elért odáig, sajn. Hát hagyjuk már, most el se dobta. Igen. Na, dobjátok azt a fost. Perc. Oh.
Open, goddammit! Payne! I'll kill you, you lousy freaking cop!
Beindult. Hányan vagytok? Jaj, anya. Ezt újra nem kezdem. Hagyjál már! Hagyjuk már! Ezt is hagyjuk. Mérges leszek. Össze-vissza baszkolódnak, de ő azért eltalál engem. Maradjál már! Rohadjon ki a lelketek! De ez mi? Ez mi? Ez mi? Már összeesett 5-ször, de azért még odalő egyet. Szia, de jó kajaszunit, mit eszel? De minden nap, és reggel este is dolgozik. Nagyjából. Csodálom, hogy még nem jöttek ide. Ezt így nem lehet. Van, ez meg nem akar megdögleni? Na, de.
Gagniti ran out of steam in a dead-end alley with steam boiling out of the sewer grates like all the fires of hell were burning high beneath us. It was shakedown time. Where's Lupino?
Jézusom, de.
Bad start, Vinny.
Police brutality!
I rate pretty high on that.
You can't just
Ne vinnyog, csirkeszar.
Just keep telling yourself that. Listen good, Candyman. I'm not gonna be anybody's fall guy. I want to know where your boss is hiding. There was no glory in this. I hadn't asked for this crap. Trouble had come to me in big dark swarms. The good and the just were like gold dust in the city. I had no illusions. I was not one of them. I was no hero. Just me and the gun and the crook. My options had decreased to a singular course.
I'll tell you, just don't hurt me no more. Lupino's at Ragna Rock, the nightclub. Book me, take me, hold me to the freaking jail, just don't hurt me.
Your rights will be read at your funeral.
Ragna Rock, ugye?
Ragna Rock was Lupino's private nightclub, a den of drugs built into an old theater. I knew what waited inside. V-head junkies ready to explode in random acts of senseless violence. And Lupino's goon squad, the worst stone-cold killers this side of hell. Ragna Rock was as inviting as a headache, flickering and flashing to a machine gun beat. The belly of the nightclub was a gothic theme park that began with bondage games and led to the nasty stuff from there. As subtle with its dark message as a cop killer bullet through the heart. Like father, like son. Just like Jack Lupino.
Ott akar. Ja.
The book had never been a bestseller. Given the setting, I was surprised to find that somebody had been passing time reading. The paperback was entitled, The Age of Murder and Storm. The blurb on the back mentioned Norse mythos and Ragna Rock, the end of a Viking world with a terrible winter that covered the earth in ice, when vile crimes were rampant and all humanity lost. I could see how somebody impressionable might get it into their head that we were at the end of time. I was also beginning to see what the nightclub and its owner were all about.
Ja. Kiló. Maradj már. Kikérem magamnak.
The book had never been a bestseller. Given the
Kéred mindjárt, jó? Jó, most sikerült meghalni. Nem kilecselőzve.
books on the occult. The room was stacked with light reading, such as Necronomicon, Witchcraft, and Paradise Lost. Old exotic titles like Malleus Maleficarum and De Umbrarum Reini Novum Portus. Books with pentagrams on their covers, all dealing with the occult and the infernal, lying between stacks of horror videos and a couple of Ouija boards. The only thing I could take seriously was the thought of Lupino taking it seriously. He had been spending a lot of time getting intimate with the guy downstairs. Been piled on the table.
Nagyon jól hangzik. Kis tarotkártya mehet. Nyelk van. Sajnálom. De mondom, ez Isten kúszik itt. Vagy zárva van? Bum. Ó. Gyors mentéses. De itt van zene. Ah. Jó. Aztán. Nem szarom. Ennyi? De megijedtem. Már mindjárt leesik innen. Hagyd már meg. Ne! Baszod. Várjatok már, mert nem tudok feljönni ez a szarom. Atya világ, milyen bihar van itt. Csá. És az nagyon rég volt. Na se baj. Most megint megvan mindenki. Egyébként igen, nagyon kedves volt tőle. Csinálsz? Jó felmenést. Kitartás, minden. Akadj már be! Ó, azt mondják. Nagyon lövöd. Meg jó, hogy úgy lőnek, mint én. Mentés. Állj le. Akadj már be. Kap be. Nagyon jó. Hogy a viharban jöttetek fel? Még gyorsan. Van, nem baj. Easy volt legalább. What the hell? Hát ez most nem esett jó, fiú. Azt kell mondjam.
What the hell?
Hova lett? Hova the hell? Hallod, ezek magukat gyilkolják. Meg magamat én is. Baszod.
What the hell?
Nem magadat robbantottad fel. De eltűnt. Hűha. Nem sikerült vetődni. Itt volt fönt, és eltűnik. Ja, csak feljött ide. Jó, most nem korálta le nekünk a botot, vagy mi ez?
The backstage area led to Lupino's inner sanctum. The hot air inside was like an invisible wall, thick with incense and something else, a sickly sweet smell that made you gag. This was the rotten core of the Big Apple. Lupino lurked somewhere ahead, like a spider at the center of his web, waiting. The vapors in the air started to make my head swim. Torn pieces of a letter lay scattered on the sofa. Punchinello had threatened Lupino in writing. The note had been torn to pieces, bloody fingerprints all over them.
Don't want you to think that one of my boys is not playing with a full deck. Shape up, Jack. We are running a business here. I'd hate to send the trio to strong-arm you.
The trio were the Don's notorious henchmen. It was obvious that Lupino hadn't been intimidated by the threat. Lupino's notes covered the table. Jack Lupino was crazy, all right. The table was scattered with notes of demented arcane nonsense written in rusty blood. A mishmash list of demons, devils, and dark gods evoked.
Beelzebub, Asmodeus, Baphomet, Lucifer, Loki, Cthulhu, Lilith, Hela! Blood given to you all.
He was after that old Faustian deal. Your soul for power and fortune. Just sign on the dotted line with your blood.
Nagyon jól hangzik. Bocsánat, nem úgy volt, hogy...
Lupino's notebook lay on the pedestal. Jack Lupino was crazy, all right.
Mythic wolves, let loose to devour the sun and the moon. Lupino is the wolf. I'm Mr. Beast, the big bad Fenris wolf. I'm the end of the world man, wearing the flesh of fallen angels.
After Y2K, the end of the world had become a cliché. But who was I to talk? A brooding underdog avenger alone against an empire of evil, out to right a grave injustice. Everything was subjective. There were only personal apocalypses. Nothing is a cliché when it's happening to you.
The flesh of fallen angels! Come to me all! Astaroth, Beelzebub, Asmodeus, Baphomet, Lucifer, Loki, Satan, Cthulhu, Lilith, Ella! Blood to you all! Secrets living under the skin of reality. Absolute, the corruption of flesh. I'm the wolf, yeah! I am the wolf! It's close. It's coming. You have come. A witness to the end.
Mentés.
Time. It's now! I will rise to her side! I don't need the words! I'm beyond the words!
Na jó. Ezek nagyon felbasszó.
I will rise to her side. I don't need the words. I'm beyond the words.
Hold it.
Hallod? Hagyd már ki. Igen. Most mizó. Uh-huh.
I had known there'd have to be a catch in it somewhere, and this one was the Empire State Building of catches. Lupino was pumped up and dying to go 15 rounds with a mutant alligator. And then he started this spooky monkey talk, straight from a bad dream. Mine.
I have tasted the flesh of fallen angels. I've tasted the devil's green blood. It runs in my veins. I've seen beyond a world of skin, the architecture of blood and bow and arrow. Death is coming! She is coming, and hell follows with her. This is the twilight winter. I am ready to be her son. Her time is now, and all who stand in her way must die! Die! You'll die! You'll die! Now! All die!
Oh, gyorsan elmentjük. Ilyet én is tudok.
When Lupino finally went down, I wanted to make real sure he'd stay that way. V was a bad monster. Turned them into friggin' zombie demons from outer space.
I think he's dead already.
Huh? And that's when it happened.
But dead or not, you've got the wrong guy.
In stepped this knockout femme fatale holding a gun to my face. I returned the favor.